coffee. It wakes us up, powers our mornings, and fuels our productivity. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what is it really doing to your body every single day? From brain stimulation to bone loss, from better moods to anxious jitters, today we uncover the 10 powerful consequences of drinking coffee daily. Stick around till the end for valuable health tips every coffee lover should follow. Let's begin. 1. Boosts alertness and brain function. Let's start with why most people drink coffee in the first place. To feel awake and alert. Coffee contains caffeine, a natural stimulant that works by blocking adenosine, the chemical responsible for making you feel tired. When adenosine is suppressed, while dopamine and norepinephrine, your brain's alertness and focus hormones kick into gear. This leads to increased concentration, faster reaction times, sharper memory, and better mood. That's why coffee is a go-to before work, study sessions, and even workouts. But remember, every benefit comes with a cost. Let's see what that is. 2. Can lead to caffeine dependence. The more often you drink coffee, the more your body gets used to it. Over time, you need more caffeine to feel the same alertness you once got from a single cup. This is called tolerance. And once you're dependent, skipping coffee can lead to withdrawal symptoms, like headaches, fatigue, low energy, difficulty focusing, and irritability. Even missing your usual cup by a few hours can cause a noticeable crash. You might feel like coffee is giving you energy, but in reality, it might just be masking your natural tiredness, creating a cycle of dependency. 3. Temporary increase in heart rate and blood pressure. When caffeine enters your bloodstream, it stimulates the central nervous system and triggers the release of adrenaline, the fight or flight hormone. This causes a temporary spike in heart rate and blood pressure. For healthy individuals, this isn't usually dangerous. But if you have a heart condition or suffer from high blood pressure, it can be risky. Some people may even feel palpitations or dizziness after strong coffee, especially on an empty stomach. It's important to monitor how your body reacts, because coffee affects everyone differently.
4. Can disrupt sleep patterns. Coffee can be your best friend in the morning, but your worst enemy at night. Caffeine stays in your system for up to 8 hours. And in sensitive individuals, it may affect sleep even longer. If you're drinking coffee in the late afternoon or evening, it can reduce your ability to fall asleep and lower your sleep quality. Even if you manage to sleep, it can shorten your REM sleep, which is the deep, restorative part of the sleep cycle. Chronic sleep disruption can lead to mood swings, memory issues, weakened immunity, and increased stress. So the rule is simple. No coffee after 2 p.m., especially if you value a good night's rest. 5. May reduce depression risk in moderation. On the flip side, several studies suggest that moderate coffee intake may help reduce the risk of depression. This is thanks to coffee's effect on neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which play a key role in mood regulation. A Harvard study even found that women who drank 2 to 4 cups of coffee a day had a 20% lower risk of depression. However, these benefits apply only when coffee is consumed in moderation and not loaded with sugar or artificial sweeteners. That said, coffee is not a cure for depression. It's a supportive tool, not a substitute for therapy or professional care. 6. Can weaken bone health if overconsumed. Heavy coffee drinkers, those who consume 4 or more cups per day, may experience reduced calcium absorption in their bodies. Why does this matter? Because calcium is critical for strong bones and teeth. Without enough calcium, bones can become porous, weak, and brittle, increasing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis. especially in older adults and women. To protect your bones, pair your coffee with calcium-rich foods or supplements if needed. And again, moderation is the secret. 7. May support liver health. Now for some good news. Coffee, when consumed black or with minimal sugar, has been shown to protect the liver. Studies suggest that regular coffee drinkers have lower levels of liver enzymes and may reduce the risk of chronic liver conditions like fatty liver disease, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. The antioxidants in coffee, such as chlorogenic acid, help reduce inflammation and protect liver cells from damage. In fact, some doctors even recommend coffee as part of a liver-friendly diet. Just avoid over-sweetened or creamy coffee drinks. Those can have the opposite effect. Can aggravate acid reflux and stomach issues. Coffee is acidic in nature, and for some people, this acidity can irritate the stomach lining, especially when consumed on an empty stomach. It can also cause acid reflux by relaxing the valve that separates your stomach from your esophagus. This leads to heartburn, bloating, or a sour taste in your mouth, especially in those with GERD or ulcers. If this happens to you, switch to cold brew or low-acid coffee blends, and avoid drinking coffee before breakfast. And yes, never have your first cup before eating something light. 9. Can cause anxiety and jitters. Caffeine stimulates your fight or flight response, which is the same system that gets triggered during stress or danger. This is why too much coffee can cause nervousness, restlessness, rapid heartbeat, sweaty palms, and in some cases, panic attacks. If you're already prone to anxiety or stress, caffeine can make your symptoms much worse. The key is to know your personal threshold. Some people feel jittery after just one cup, while others can tolerate several. If you're feeling anxious often, try cutting down your coffee gradually, not suddenly, to avoid withdrawal symptoms. 10. Risky during pregnancy. During pregnancy, caffeine crosses the placenta and reaches the baby, who doesn't have the enzymes to process it. High caffeine intake has been linked to miscarriages, premature birth, and low birth weight. That's why most health experts recommend no more than 200 milliliters of caffeine per day during pregnancy. That's about 1 12-ounce cup of brewed coffee. If you're expecting or trying to conceive, speak with your doctor about how much caffeine is safe for you. When it comes to your baby, it's always better to play it safe. So is coffee bad? Not at all. In fact, it can be a great addition to a healthy lifestyle, if used wisely. The problem isn't coffee itself. It's overconsumption, dependency, and ignoring your body's signals. The key to unlocking coffee's benefits is moderation, timing, and balance. Bonus health tips for coffee lovers. Tip 1. Avoid coffee after 2 p.m. to protect your sleep. Tip 2. Stay hydrated. Coffee is a mild diuretic. Drink extra water. Tip 3. Ditch sugary creamers and syrups. Stick to black or plant-based milk. Tip 4. Eat something light before drinking coffee to avoid stomach issues. Tip 5. Sprinkle cinnamon. It adds flavor and regulates blood sugar. Tip 6. Take a break once a week to reset your caffeine tolerance. At the end of the day, your relationship with coffee is personal. Learn to listen to your body, respect your limits, and sip with purpose, because life is better, one mindful cup at a time. Comment: how many cups of coffee do you drink a day? Subscribe for more health and wellness videos every week.